This program is powered by
उच्च सोचको निर्माण सगरमाथा सिमेन्ट जुनी जुनीलाई।
Hello, namaste, and yes, welcome back to another brand new episode of ChiyaGuff. सधैँ जस्तै ChiyaGuffमा आज पनि with me I have someone जसलाई चाहिँ यहाँले नै हेर्दै मन पराउँदै र रुचाउँदै आउनु भएको छ. So yes, the personality I have today is not just known as a social influencer, or not just known as a fashion blogger, or not just known as a stylist. He is known to be an amazing human being. The person he is, the person he has become, he has inspired a lot of people out there, not just me, but I'm pretty sure you guys as well. So yes, before I inform you guys, before I introduce you guys who he is, let's take a short tea break. Yes, with me I have the dashing Parakram SJB Rana in the house.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
You are someone who likes tea, right?
Yes.
So let me pour a cup of tea for you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so how have you been? How are you? How's everything going on?
I have been great. Loving my time here in Nepal. Everything is going great till things are good.
Okay, let's
times,
hope for the best on time ko lagi chaina. So yes, first of all, I would like to congratulate you. I saw the video of Sabyasachi.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Thank you so
are
much.
a very lucky guy, I tell you, because lots of girls out there, not just Bollywood ma you get to hear this. I want to get married wearing Sabyasachi ko lehenga wala girls, but yeah, lots of Nepalese girls out there are also a huge fan of Sabyasachi, but though it's not lehenga, but you've learned his designs. So I would love to start today's episode with this conversation. Could you please share us your experience? How did you got this project and everything in detail?
Yeah. So experience was great because when like the PR team of H&M came up to me and said that we have a collaboration with Sabyasachi and we want you to be a part of it, I was like, oh my God. Sabya, who doesn't like Sabyasachi? And then it's in a Pret line where I'm not getting married, it's a fashion line, Sabyasachi affordable line. So I was like, I will like the clothes because honestly, like the only fit that fits me, Lugaruma, is H&M. So I was like, okay, this is going to be exciting. Tara, this was a project mero India bada aako, and that's when I realized ki, oh no, ma Bombay ma chaina ma Nepal ma chu yo kasari project hone sakcha because they can't send clothes to Nepal because customs yo sabi duties parera I can't get stuff from India. So I was just like, oh no, this is so sad, I'm going to miss out. Luckily, mero sathi Bombay ga thyo for a few days for some work. So I was like, can you please pick up these clothes and bring me to Nepal? So it just worked out and I was like, oh my God, mero isto luck thyo because otherwise they would have not sent the clothes. And then the clothes came. I mean, I chose the outfits I liked, and then I was just like, oh no, I need to get the best people from here because this is such a big thing and I want to, you're a chance. So, even though I'm a blogger in Bombay as well and all the other Indian bloggers will be doing this collaboration, I'm in Nepal, I'm going to be shooting in Nepal and I want to show Nepal in the best way.
And you have done that.
Thank you.
I tell you, I really love that shot, Baudawala, when you're just free spirit way, ma. You're just like the child inside you. You've reflected that so well because of it, which has come out so well, so pretty.
Thank you.
As a viewer, I absolutely enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure you must have enjoyed
me
it.
Me too. I was very happy with the results. I was nervous before. So I caught hold of the best team and I was like, and the collaboration was such where you have to showcase the city you are in. And I was like, thank God I'm in my city, Kathmandu, even though I'm based in Bombay. So I chose my two favorite places in Kathmandu, Patan Darbar Square, Baudha, and I'm like, let's shoot here. And I start shooting. However, the PR team, made it very clear ki, these looks can't go out before before this is out. And I shot about 3 weeks back. I was like, okay. While shooting Patarva, it was just like there were people clicking pictures and videos, and I was loving it. They were so kind that I was like, what am I going to tell my Indian team here? So I told them, and they were like, oh my God, this can't go out, you know, these looks can't go out. I'm like, no one is going to know it is Sabyasachi.
Yeah, exactly.
त्यो logo लुकाइरहेको छु अनि I said सबै ठीक हुन्छ तर भित्रबाट I was just so worried किनभने I was like TikTok मा यो भिडियोजहरु भाइरल भइरहेछ मेरो म शूट गरेको. I'm like Indian team ले थाहा पाए भने it'll be finished.
I'm done.
So I was like a little stressed about that, but very excited for this whole campaign, and when it came out I think it turned out well. I'm happy with the pictures and videos.
Do you consider yourself lucky sometimes? Because when we talk about you going to Bombay for your studies, you wanted to study, you wanted to become a director. Initially, you wanted to become a director, and you got into, you've even landed up being a part of Zanjeer as well. And there is a lot more to that, and consequently you figured out you don't want to be a director as well. So, do you sometimes consider yourself lucky for not having so-called godfather Bombay, but you could get good projects, you were linked up with good people. Do you consider yourself lucky, or how has your journey been like?
I definitely, now that you have said lucky, I think for sure, because Jabba Mansur, if they don't have a godfather, only talent doesn't always help. You need to have that luck, because there's so many talented people who don't get the job of their dreams, at least in the film industry and fashion industry, because they didn't get the opportunity. I guess the opportunity, right place, right time, and it's luck. So like when this Zanjeer was also luck, and when I started my fashion job, I wanted to work with Vogue, so luck le bhayo. So I think it was luck for sure.
So yes, let's share more about this movie as well. Zanjeer kai kura gare bhane pani yahale chai you got to work with Priyanka Chopra. Right now she is highly celebrated international celebrity. Oily, when you think of those days and you see her now, how do you feel like? Do you feel like, okay, so this is also for me, one day I'll become the international celebrity, I'll be celebrated. And this is what my goal is. How do you feel like?
No, I was a huge Priyanka Chopra fan growing up. Like whoever knew me had to know that I'm Priyanka Chopra fan. Like people call me PC fan, like more than my name.
Okay.
So I was that crazy a fan. I went to Bombay with dreams to be in Bollywood and also work with Priyanka. So jab first year college lucky thyo, like honestly a friend said that my father is a director, why don't you intern for this film? I said, which film? Zanjeer. I'm like, what? Like Priyanka Chopra, I'm like, this is a dream. I was like, this is a dream, and internship, and I could go whenever I wanted to, and not because my college thyo. So, and I always knew she's gonna do well. I just feel proud that, okay, I knew it and it happened. So let's hope what things I have about myself, hopes and ambitions, let's hope that also gets pura.
Not just Priyanka Chopra, you've worked with so many other celebrities as well. Name it Sushant Singh Rajputos, or else, especially Manisha Koirala or Manisha Koirala. She was the person you styled her, like for your first big project, Manisha Koirala, and Richa Chadda could be there. Like so many celebrities, Bollywood celebrities as well. But how was it like working with them, working for them, and what was your experience? Could you please share that as well?
So I think styling is the job where people think it's so stylish, but I'm like, no, stylist ko job is very tough. Okay? You have to run around, carry bags, arrange with PR people, luga, liauni, pathauni, phirta, make sure everything is in good condition, because you borrow clothes from designers, make the actors wear it and you have to return it. But you give options of 7-8 clothes. You know how it works, being in this industry. And so it's very hectic. But in all of that, I think the most fun part was being with the actors, because they were always so nice and understanding and kind. Okay, somehow, luckily, not with any actors. I didn't have any bad experience with any actors. And maybe because I only worked with women actors, and they're fun and they're chill. Okay, they understand more. The only male actor I worked with was Sushant, and he was really sweet, and I was blessed. But apart from that, all the other women actors were just so sweet and nice and understanding. So working with them has always been fun, but the whole process is a lot of hard work. There were times I'm literally runthyo, like, oh no, what am I doing? I'm really struggling. Like, can I do this? You know, Kirmani, I used
is
to
this
go
for
to
me or not? Pani boy
yeah,
gani,
kati
kati
choti.
time
I said, is this for me? Is this not? Is there something else I want to do? I always thought I wanted to be a stylist. It's just so difficult managing, okay? But it is tough, but you need to have the determination to do it and just keep working. And then you have a team and then it becomes easier, you know, actually.
Yeah, compared to your life over here, is it okay if I call you like privileged?
For sure, 100%.
You were privileged enough ki when you're here in Nepal, you have people helping you out with your stuffs. There are people who would help you out at your home or other places, but when you're there, I heard it like when you were like dinte mall ma shopping garna gairako huncha ani next day you're carrying all these bags, handful of bags, and you're running around. These are like two different things, Nita. When you're in mall and you're like in posh, oh, I want to go there, I want to go there. Okay, so I need to make sure I don't lose any of one material or whatever piece of cloth or it's a jewelry, whatever it is. I should not lose it. And you're more like working so hard for that, and it's a completely different scenario. How much did you struggle at that time?
I really struggled, but it was a learning experience. Stylist, I was there in the industry for 4 years. 3 years I was assisting. Okay? And then I started styling by myself. So those 3 years, my assistant harule sabai काम गर्छ उहाँले भगाउँछ उहाँको ड्युटी हो यो लुगा to go pick it up on time, drop it. अनि बम्बेको heat is so bad, like it's humid. So you're sweating, you're carrying bags, you're running around, and then you're meeting your friends at malls who are enjoying. I was just like,
okay, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I was like,
I'll see you guys later.
hide my face with the bag. So I was just like, but it was nice. End ma, you dress the celebrity, you see it on screen, you see it online, you see it get appreciation, not always appreciation, but
the satisfaction you get out of it is like
really
beyond anything. Yeah, true. So yes, you've also interned Vogue Ma as well. You worked there, you worked there at Vogue as well. So how was your experience working at Vogue? Because it's a very big and fancy name, Nita. So how was your experience?
It was such a good experience. I think the only office job I will ever like is Vogue, because you had to sit down and, okay, today you research about this brand, you research about this fashion collection, the task of the day was that.
Okay.
So for me it was like, wow, you're sitting, learning, reading. So I learned, it was like education for me, even though it was intern, but the seniors were like, we're doing an article on this, research about this and give me more information. So it was so much fun, and it was obviously Vogue and that whole feeling, events big events, and we were part of it. So it was only 3 months that people still thought I was with Vogue. They're like, oh, how is it going with Vogue? I'm like, I've left, but if you think I'm with Vogue, I don't mind.
But yeah, once you're associated with a really good brand, you're always recognized on the basis of that as well. So yeah, since you've been in this industry, you know so much about styling and stuff like that. If you would have to give some tips and tricks to the viewers out there, Nepal normally about when we dress up, they don't really know what styling is, what fashion is. Hamroma त्यति knowledge छैन मान्छेलाई छ भने पनि एकदमै limited group of people मात्र they have got good fashion sense. If you would have to suggest them something, what suggestion would you give to the people out there?
I think just be comfortable, in what you're wearing. Honestly, compared to India, I'm not trying to compare two countries because I love both countries. Compared to India, when you're out, Nepal ma you see people dressed up more, and I'm like, resources India ma katti dhere cha, wahako industry, brands, you can order things from bairabata, it comes fast. Still, you see Nepal ma with such less resources, people dressing up so well. So I think just keep doing well. I think once Hamro country develops into a better, economy and stronger economy, I think we will be like a small country and we'll still do so well internationally. It'll be like Hong Kong, Korea, because we are so inspired not only by India, we're inspired by the Asian side and Indian side. So because of that, I think we've got a good blend. That's what's unique about Nepal. So I think just be comfortable in what you wear and don't listen to people who will tell you otherwise. You need to be comfortable. You could wear anything and be comfortable.
Be comfortable on your own skin.
Yeah.
On that note, just to see, India ko collection, Sabyasachi ko collection, and Nepal ma jun shoot gariyeko cha video. So this is going to be a perfect example for what you've just said, So let's head on towards this short clip of yours, where you flaunt this beautiful designs of Sabyasachi, and we will be right back after that. Oh my god, that looks like you had a lot of fun, and yes, I'm proud feel so we Nepalese are a bit stylish, you're not wrong. Yes, that video is really very beautiful. It's amazing.
Thank you. It turned out really well. I just have to thank the team who did so much hard work for this, and people like from all over just complimented me, from India also. So I was happy that it turned out well.
So yes, we'll talk more about these things, more about your projects as well. But for now, we will have to take a short break. We will be right back after that. Yes, welcome back after that short commercial break. The bright smile that you guys can see on my face is because of the behind the scene conversation that we were having. So yes, Parakram, you are such a fun person to be with. This is something I am telling very, very honestly.
Thank you.
You give this very positive aura. You give this really good feeling. Do you get this compliment a lot?
I do. I do get this when I meet people outside that are gharma. My family is like, you are so boring. You're just sitting in your room and not doing anything. I'm like, no, I need my break. But yeah, when I'm out of the house, then I'm in the mood. Okay?
But this is something I should praise about you as well, when I was looking at, researching about you as well, I found that when you were young, when your friends were into sports and gaming and everything, you were trying to learn about editing, Photoshop, which is very interesting, because of that you've come so far, you've done so good, and त्यतिखेरको मेहनत अहिले रङ ल्याएको भने जस्तो पनि भइराछ हैन, like people are actually loving your vlogs, either you be on TikTok, whether you be on YouTube, wherever you are, people are just loving you. So when you think of those days, do you regret त्यतिखेर मैले अलि रमाइलो गरेको भयो भने instead of being so worried about these things, जस्तो लाग्छ कि you feel proud looking back at those days?
So honestly, the time when we used to play sports, that was like punishment to me. And my interests were making films, doing editing, and I didn't know kasari editing garne the time. So I was like, I want to learn. So matlab passionately garte, okay? I used to enjoy, I used to come home and practice, and I used to really edit my family members' pictures and make videos. So it was such a fun process. And then jab ma director bara fashion ma gayo, then I was like, oh, did I like waste my time doing, editing when I'm in styling field? But I think it all turned out well because now I'm blogging and I have to make my own stuff, and it all came to use.
So yeah, talking about directing, you're talking about Zanjeer that you interned, So yes, let's talk about styling as well, since you've realized that you're not into directing, you're more into styling भनेपछि अघि पनि हामीले अलिकति कुराकानी त गर्यौं हैन about you styling Manisha Koirala, your first big project भनेर कुराकानी गर्यौं हैन. So if you would have to share your journey in terms of styling, how has it been like? Has it been like heartbeat, just lots of ups and downs? It has been smooth. How has it been like for you?
I think the most amount of struggles that I faced was in styling field. Lots of ups and downs. There were a certain stylist that I worked with who was so bad, It just made me learn like, oh God,
This is something I should not.
Yeah, just something I should now. I need to learn. I need to be better. I had doubts about my self-worth, but then there were other better stylists who I worked with, which is 90% of them, who told me that you're doing good. You just have to work very hard if you're assistant. So lots of ups and downs for sure. Mistakes were made. Things weren't done on time. You know, deadlines you can't meet. So ups and downs for sure, but overall great. I think just being able to work with Manisha for my first project was such a, I think it was
well,
so
when
nice.
you got to know that you will be styling her, what was your first reaction? Oh my God, I will be styling Manisha Koirala. Oh my God, I will be assisting Manisha Koirala. What was it like for you?
So, you know, this is the first project I got not as an assistant, but as the stylist. So I was like, oh my God, so I caught all of my friend who was assistants with me before, and I was like, we both have to do this. I can't do this alone. You are the girl, I'm the guy. You go there, you know, in the changing room and you get it all done. We will do this together. It's such a big deal, you know, back home in Nepal, even though she's a big deal in India, but she's big in Nepal also. I'm like, you know, Miralai, this is so important. Let's do this. I was a little nervous, but excited. Mero excitement ounce sappe bhai pachi ke. In the process, I'm like, get it done, get it done, get it done. To niske pachi, then I'm like, okay, now let me celebrate it. So
what was her reaction after you styled her? Like, what was her reaction? She was like, okay, Parakram, I loved it.
Yeah.
What was her reaction? She was like, okay, we are working next time as well. What was her reaction?
So वहाँको comeback film थियो. So it was Dear Maya. So the pressure पनि अरू थियो, you know. So I remember coming with the options of clothes the first time, and she liked the clothes that out of the 7 clothes, usually actors early, एउटा select गर्छ त्यो event को लागि, and then okay, next day, next set of clothes. But she liked the clothes. She was like, I like these 5 outfits. Keep this. I'll use this for 5 events. I'm like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, these are very cool. And wako is the Ramrathok, then, you know, actors, they have their own shoes and bags. So I didn't have to get anything because she has such a good collection of shoes and bags. I think that's her interest, wako, you know, fashion ma. So I was like, it was so much fun styling her. And like, just the reaction, even in India, they're like, oh my God, she's back. It's so good to see Manisha back. You know, so it was really fun. Mala dheere maza aaya.
So since you've met so many Bollywood stars, I know, since you've worked with them, you've been in touch with them, you know, how did you find त्यहाँको scenario, Bollywood को, त्यहाँको industry को scenario? How was it like for you?
So the first 2-3 years, Bombay ma, I was excited, Bollywood, you know, so that time I would look at them with excitement and click pictures and like party and just enjoy life. I'm like, but yeah, okay, what will you get out of meeting actors or seeing them? It's so like, you meet them, some of them you are close, but other times you meet them socially, have fun, and then it's like,
you get used to it.
You get used to it, you get used to it, and I think they all are just like us, and they're so sweet and they're very normal. When you meet them in a, you know, with friends and other people, then it's so normal that you're just like, fun, exciting, and you know.
And then you get used to it.
Yeah, and then you just, I think it motivates. It's like, okay, they're doing so well now, we better do well too. So that's why you're like, okay, go. They can't be our distractions. You have to do well yourself. So this tones are.
Did you ever felt like, Zani, I am an outsider here, or like I am not welcomed, or anything as such? Did you ever felt that?
For sure, I think India ma gaira, being a Nepali, you do feel like an outsider because there is discrimination in some way or the other, even if not serious, in light ways or something, you know, there is. So to break that barrier, I always felt that I was different. When I go to India, I feel like I'm not Indian, I'm Nepali. So I feel different there. When I come to Nepali, I'm like, I don't know how to speak Nepali, Ramarasita. What is it? So that has always been there growing up. Okay? So I guess growing up to mero is to baat se ki I've learned how to be able to fit in any place, at least in India. So I've found a way to, they think I'm just like anyone else, you know. I've learned how to speak the Hindi language and their lingo, everything. So everyone assumes I'm
Indian.
Part of them, yeah.
So you can easily gel up on
yeah.
So yes, maybe it's also because you yourself are someone who people feel comfortable being around, I know. You're so comfortable being around. You make other person feel comfortable being around you. That's maybe your USP as well, I know.
हुन सक्छ हो
So yes, I have something for you as well. I hope you will love it. So yes, for now we are heading on towards this beautiful clip. You guys will also for sure enjoy it. So hamra sath sath ma yaharle pani hernu hola and we will be right back after that.
Hi Parakram, how are you? I hope you're well. And I hope that good things will come to your life and you'll be even more happier than what you are now. So enjoy your life and really have fun. Okay, bro. See ya.
Hi Parakram, I'm so proud of you. You have broken all stereotypes at such a young age. With your perseverance and dedication, you have achieved so much. Know I love you and always standing strong behind you while you achieve your dreams. You are loved so much. God bless you, Chora.
Yes, welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
So
I know?
sweet, yeah, this
Because
one.
I've had heard it somewhere that you've got this huge crush on Nishal Wasit and Nazir Hussain. I actually wanted to include Nazir Hussain
Yeah.
as well, but seems like he's a bit busy.
Yeah,
So
Nischal
I-
is Nischal. Yeah, he's definitely someone since I've like seen him in Kabaddi, the movie. I was like, oh my god, this guy's so good. He's a director, actor. I think he does 2-3 other things. I was like, this guy's so talented. This
And
video
he
really
was
made me.
such a sweetheart. I called him early morning. Okay? I called him early morning and I was like, please, you need to send me a short clip. Yeah, like saying, and he's saying, Zani Parakram, hi, how are you? Could be a 10-second clip. Please send me on. He was like, okay, sure, I'll do that. And it was such a spot. And maybe because of that, people absolutely love him for being that generous when he on that.
Thank you so much, Nischal. That's so kind of you. Yeah, I had a big fanboy moment and I was like, what? You're surprised, yeah? Really sweet. Thanks.
This to person yaad
Oh, yeah.
So yes, this is very lovely, and I absolutely loved your mother's message as well.
So sweet.
Short and sweet. That was so beautiful. She was conscious, like selfie video, man. I'm wrong, but she was like. She's such an angelic personality, I find her amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was so teary-eyed. Thanks, Mom. I didn't know you were going to do this. You did this yesterday, right? So because she was wearing that outfit,
Oh,
I
yeah,
hadn't a
it's
clue.
about yesterday night.
Yeah.
But she made sure that she sent it, and
Yeah.
I really appreciate for that. So yes, we are almost to the end of our today's episode. Janu bhanda agadi चाहिँ there is like few questions I will ask you, and you'll have to give me prompt answers, right?
Okay.
What is your favorite cheesy line?
Favorite cheesy line? I don't have a cheesy line, yeah. Koi Bollywood movie hola.
Okay, anything.
I can't think of anything. What's a cheesy line? I don't give cheesy lines.
Anything, your favorite cheesy line,
Okay, let me think
you
this.
must watched it in a movie or anything as such.
Ashiki to koi other lines, yeah. Where he says, Arohi, he's like, kya? Kuch nahi, bas you hi. I found that really
Cheesy?
sweet.
Oh, and sweet.
Sweet.
Okay. If you could ask your pet 3 questions, what would that be?
My
Because
pet?
I see you loving Coco so much. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of questions you would love to ask him.
I'll ask my pet, who's your favorite? And I'll ask my pet, do you know that I love you the most? And the third thing, I'll ask my pet, do you ever think that I trouble you intentionally? Because technically they don't know, okay?
Interesting,
By
yeah.
mistake you bump on them and they're like, what's going on? Why is he
What's
troubling
going
me?
on, human? Okay. What's something you love doing as soon as you get back home from a trip?
Laying down in my sofa and just breathing. I love being home.
Do you think of yourself as naughty or nice? Why?
I see myself as both. Naughty and nice.
Depends. If you knew you had only 1 week left to live, what would you do?
I would cry and cry and cry till I die. 'Cause I'll be like, it's so sad I'm dying, and I'll just be sad that I'll die.
Okay, so this episode is not going to be complete until and unless people hear you say something in Nepali, hai na?
Oh.
So I'll ask you a few simple questions and you'll have to answer that in, like convert that in Nepali, translate that, hai ta? I love you like Nepali ma ke bhanincha?
म तिमीलाई धेरै माया गर्छु.
Okay, how are you?
कस्तो छौ?
Kasto
कस्तो
छ?
छौ?
Pleased to meet you.
तपाईलाई भेटेर धेरै खुसी भयो.
खुसी लाग्यो.
खुसी लाग्यो.
I don't understand.
Male bujni sakdara. I should know how to say that perfectly. Ma bujni sakdara kati thok, when they say.
Okay. It's too expensive.
Yo dhere mango cha.
Okay, that was pretty fast and pretty good. So yes, before leaving, since you advocate so much about LGBTQI, I know that the show is not going to be complete without you sharing few words about it. I know. So from your experience, from where you've been putting yourself in your own shoes, would you love to share something out that?
I just think. Just to all the people from my community, I think we're doing great, we're doing amazing. Kati acceptance pairacha in this world. There is a lot of hate, but we are stronger than that, we are better than that, we are better than the rest. Just keep being you, yeah. I think we all will definitely win this battle.
Fairy, you are a very fine example of an epitome of someone who has set an example of how you should present yourself, how much you should love yourself, and the support you've got from your family, your friends, is because you yourself are so strong, you're so confident about what you are, what you want, and what you need. So we can learn something out of him as well. Learn to be this confident, this comfortable, and yes, just make people feel comfortable around you as much as he does. This is something we should do.
Thank you.
So yeah, before leaving, is there something you would love to share with your fans, followers, everyone out there, and all of your followers, and yes, of course, all of your YouTube subscribers, anything you would love to share?
I would just like to say thank you so much, yeah, Kati support you guys have given. I'd just like to say thank you so much. You guys have given me so much love, support. Because of you all, I'm here on TV. So keep supporting, even when I go to India, because I have to go back to India, and your love and support means everything to me. That really makes me a better person. Okay,
so what are the projects which we should be looking forward to now?
So I have something big coming up in Nepal in March. Hopefully, if everything goes in, in order. So Teskulai, I'll be coming back to Nepal. Before that, I'll be gone to India for a few months because I have so much work there. There also you'll see some big things happening. Nothing is confirmed, so I can't say it, but big things.
Touch wood. All the best for that. We are really looking forward to it. And yes, always keep the spirit high. I really, really love the aura that you give. Not just me, even everyone around you makes the same comment. I know that you are an amazing, fun-filled person to be around. So just be that always. One day we will have to say goodbye to you. Yes. You all as well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Smarika. It was so much fun.
Alright, on that note, we will have to say goodbye to you all. Yes, take care of yourself. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.